Hello from Slovakia. My name is Maria Švarcová. I'm from the Slovak National Tourism Board, Slovakia Travel. And this is my invitation to explore our Central European destination, Slovakia. Slovakia lies in the heart of Europe. We are European Union and NATO members. The local currency is euro. The World Travel Market Travel Report 2024, done by Tourism Economics, predicted that Slovakia would be the fastest growing European destination in 2025. To describe Slovakia in one word, I would say diverse. Diversity refers to geographical diversity and the diversity of experiences that tourists can enjoy during their stay in Slovakia, thanks to the compactness and proximity of individual points of interest. Best time for group travel to Slovakia is from March until June and then September until December. July and August is main holiday season in Slovakia and there are school holidays, so it might get busy in some destinations during these 2 months. And now let's explore Slovakia in this 8-day itinerary. At the end of the presentation, you are welcome to scan a QR code that will be displayed on the screen with the entire itinerary reflecting the diversity of Slovakia's tourism offer. Our 8-day tour begins by landing at Košice Airport. Slovakia's second largest city, Košice, is accessible from the United States and Canada by air with one stopover flying Swiss, LOT and Austrian. The transfer from Košice Airport to the city center takes only 15 minutes. We can stay in one of the 4-star hotels available in Košice, including a Hilton hotel. Košice city tour on the first day will guide us to the underground museum and to St. Elizabeth's Cathedral, dominating Košice city center. At the end of the city tour, we'll visit the local craft brewery for dinner and beer tasting in a beer cellar. Košice greater area is very appealing whichever direction we head from Košice. The bus will take us from Košice to Jasovská jaskyňa cave, which is part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site, in about 50 minutes. We will stop for lunch at a local organic farm, offering hands-on rural experience. As we get back to Košice, a guided tour of East Slovak Gallery and Andy Warhol Art Workshop awaits us. Andy Warhol was born in Pittsburgh, but his parents emigrated from the small village of Mikova near Medzilaborce in the Prešov region of northeastern Slovakia, and dinner will be enjoyed at a fine dining restaurant near Košice's city center. The third day is another wonderful combination of exploring the center of Košice and the Košice region, but this time we will head out of Košice in a different direction. We start the day by visiting Museum of Victims of Communism. This guided tour will show us the history of Central Europe in communism time. And then the bus will take us on an hour-long journey to Tokaj wine region, considered the oldest officially protected wine region in Europe, where we will enjoy lunch and taste local wines in a wine cellar. On the fourth day of our itinerary, we head north to Slovakia to a beautiful mountainous region, the High Tatras Mountains, crossing the Spiš region, which is full of cultural sites. We will stop at Spiš Castle, the largest medieval castle complex in Central Europe and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, to take some photos. During a walking tour of Levoča, we visit the St. Jacob's Church with the highest wooden altar in the world. Lots of fun awaits us while visiting the Museum of Local Traditions in Ždiar, where we will be presented to local culture, architecture and costumes. Tour participants can experience a traditional Zhyar wedding. For many, the Zhyar wedding is the most memorable part of the entire trip. Lunch will be served in a traditional Goral-style restaurant in Zhyar. In half an hour, the bus will take us to the High Tatras, one of the 9 national parks that Slovakia is proud of. We will stay in a five-star hotel on the shore of Štrbské Pleso Tarn, where a delicious dinner will be served. The 5th day begins with a cable car transfer from Starý Smokovec to Hrebienok in High Tatras, followed by an easy hike to the Studený potok waterfalls. After the hike, we deserve a little refreshment at a mountain hut called Bilíkova chata. After returning by cable car to Starý Smokovec, we will have time to rest and enjoy the wellness center and later taste local Slovak-style dishes in a local restaurant. On the 6th day of our tour, we will head to the heart of Slovakia. On the way to Banská Bystrica, the capital of central Slovakia, we will stop at a local farm where we will take traditionally locally produced dairy products. We will literally taste Banská Bystrica during a food tour, sampling regional specialties with a beer and stories of local brewing. Slovakia boasts many wooden churches that are UNESCO treasures. We will stop by the wooden articular church in Hroncek, a rare wooden church built without nails. Castle hotels are a unique feature of Slovakia, and the end of the 6th day we will stay in one of them and enjoy a dinner accompanied by live harp music. We start the 7th day in Banská Štiavnica. Walking tour of the town of Banská Štiavnica will take us through the secrets of this UNESCO-listed medieval mining town with cobbled streets. We will enjoy falconry demonstration with birds of prey, and traditional Slovak lunch will be served in the inn in Svätý Anton and will be accompanied by performances of folklore music and demonstrations of traditional instruments such as pujara, shepherd's flute, or bagpipes. Guests will also have the chance to try playing the instruments themselves. This is a live opera performance that you will be able to enjoy when you stay in Svätý Anton. After lunch, we will take a 90-minute bus trip to the capital of Slovakia, Bratislava, where we check in at a hotel near city center. Later on, we will do a walking tour of Bratislava city center, which is the best way to explore Bratislava, as Bratislava is a very walkable town and is one of the youngest capitals in Europe, and few people know that during the time it was called Pressburg or Pozsony, and it was one of the most important cities in the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Dinner will be served in downtown located restaurant overlooking the Danube River. On the last day of our tour, we will discover the treasures of the capital city of Bratislava and its surroundings. We will stop at Bratislava Castle, which dominates the city of Bratislava, and there is a wonderful view of the city from there. In 45 minutes, we will arrive in Dolná Krupa, which is in Trnava region, where we will visit a meat production facility. Meat is one of the most delicious local products. It can be served chilled or hot. Legend has it that Ludwig van Beethoven composed his music in Dolná Krupa for a time. The local rose garden, one of the largest rose gardens in Central Europe, offers a wonderful walk surrounded by roses. From Dolná Krupa, we will travel 45 minutes to Modra, a picturesque town at the foot of the Little Carpathian Mountains. We will visit Majolika Ceramics Factory, where we will paint and decorate ceramics ourselves in a ceramics workshop. A 20 minutes bus ride will take us to Pezinok, another wine-growing town where we will do wine tasting at the local wine museum. I have been to many wine tastings, but this one stands out. The Pezinok Wine Symphony, as the program is called, will guide us through the flavors of selected local wines, surrounded by music, mood lighting, and colors. Believe me, it's fun. Bus will take us back to Bratislava, where at dinner time we meet up again for dinner in the so-called UFO restaurant, which is a fine dining restaurant and a lookout tower in one with the most amazing sunset views of the capital of Slovakia, Bratislava. And now, as promised at the beginning of this presentation, feel free to scan this QR code where you will find the mentioned itinerary in a Travelify form, which will help you have a better overview of the program in Slovakia with 7 overnights or 8 days to spend there. And let me mention that Slovakia's position in Central Europe is very unique, and it enables Slovakia to be very well combined in itineraries with other surrounding destinations, as for example Austria, Czechia, or Hungary. So there are options to travel from Slovakia home, from Vienna airport, or the other option is to simply choose another country and continue your journey to Vienna, to Prague, or even to Budapest. So this was my very short invitation for you to explore Slovakia with an 8-day itinerary that will hopefully help you get inspired on selling Slovakia. And anytime you feel like having more questions, feel free to reach out to the Slovak National Tourism Board, Slovakia Travel. I'm Maria Švarcová from the Slovak National Tourism Board, Slovakia Travel, and thank you for your attention.